All right, so the suspect who was sending all of these suspicious packages um, to all of the different Trump critics that they were sent to was sent to Obama, Clinton, and Tom Steyer, and a bunch of other people. That suspect has been, I believe, he's been charged on multiple counts of violating federal law. Now, this was pretty insane, right? I mean, this is, oh my God, it's crazy. I mean, there's no other way to put it. It's really insane to think about that this is happening. Now, Donald Trump has said something in response to this. Now, this headline from The Hill reads, Trump rejects calls to temper rhetoric. I think I've been toned down. Here's what The Hill says. They say, President Trump on Friday rejected calls to temper his political rhetoric in the aftermath of a nationwide scare involving many prominent Democrats with whom he has traded barbs. Quote, I think I've been toned down if you want to know the truth. Um, the president reiterated his belief that the news media has been unfair to him, a point he said he could make in more pointed terms if he wanted. I could really tone it up because, as you know, the media has been extremely unfair to me and to the Republican Party. Um, man, this is insanity. It's pure insanity. It's crazy. Um, what you're talking about here is this is something that is not really a quality of a president that is measured as much, at least in this past election cycle, I should say. By some, I guess it was, by some not. This is a real issue that is sort of is exclusive to the Trump administration. Like if Hillary Clinton were president or whoever else was president, it doesn't really matter who, whatever, even establishment person. I mean, mostly establishment people. You wouldn't have something like this, right? The president of the United States is not only the commander in chief, but he is somebody who he's supposed to exhibit the dignity that comes with the high office of the presidency of the United States, which we have consistently seen Donald Trump not do. He has not done that. He has not exhibited the dignity of the office of the president of the United States. He has not exhibited those qualities. Now, Donald Trump, instead of coming and rallying the nation together as the leader of the nation and being a real leader and saying, you know, this is horrible. We need to have this sort of, coming together, if you will. We need to have this unionization, if you will, of people. And that's what's supposed to happen during these times. And that's at least the attempt of essentially any president with any sort of moral code or really understanding of basic shit, to be honest with you. And so when your response to and remember, this is the guy who he was at his rally and he was off script and he basically complimented Greg Gianforte for body slamming a reporter, which is pure insanity because attacks from the like literal physical attacks from the politicians against the press is a authoritarian move, especially considering that you can't have a true functioning, fully functioning democracy without a fully functioning and high running press. And so not only has Donald Trump essentially declared that the media is the enemy of the people, or the press is the enemy of the people, but he's additionally, sort of done these crazy things where he basically, like I said, complimented a candidate who was for, I believe, a House seat for literally body slamming a reporter, which is pure insanity. And so instead of Donald Trump coming and saying, we need to rally around each other, this is wrong, what this person did was wrong, which is what any other, Obama, Clinton, whoever the hell it would be. It's very simple. This is not a difficult thing. This isn't even a partisan thing. This is a common sense, boneheaded issue that is so obvious that it's painful that we have a president who can't do this. But I think I and others as well underscore the importance of that because I feel like our political sphere, as well as our, sort of like Sam Harris talks about, where it's like there are these different qualities that have been diminished about society, where things that Donald Trump does are so bad and they're so high frequency that we have essentially started to just dismiss the lies, dismiss the horrible behavior. It's like when he called Stormy Daniels horseface. It's like no one cares because that's like the 50th worst thing he did that day. That was basically what Ben Shapiro said, and I thought he was right. It's like we have normalized lying, we have normalized horrible behavior, and it's because of the Donald Trump presidency. Man, our political sphere really is in shambles right now, and Obama came out to speak. I'm getting the feeling that's why. It does. I do miss having an actual leader in office, because this guy is a clown.